Like, we would just hand them behind each other, be like, all right, yo, make sure, we'd make sure nobody's looking as a joke, and just, like, hand each other the Tic Tacs.
Especially towards the end of Ultimate, when I was doing a lot of, like, bigger events, I think pretty much I always saw, like, a big bag of, like, Ricolas or something.
Dude, are you kidding? It was
somewhere around.
It was our prison cigarettes, dude. It was like our currency.
Ridiculous. I mean, it makes sense, considering the nature of what you're doing. But, yeah, here we are, Grand Finals. River is actually on the opposite end of things, has won the past few DNAs. I think he's won 3 of them recently from losers. Going out early in brackets to, like, you know, Min-Mins and some other weird characters and having to fight their way back. Plants, that's it. Yeah, right. Lardo's plant, specifically. But this week, a different story. Very much in commanding position. And speaking of which, already in the lead, full stock here with barely any percent.
Yeah, looking pretty good so far. And Rivers has been winning all these tournaments from losers, like you mentioned before, so I don't even want to think about, you know, how he's going to fare in winners. But this is a totally different beast that we're talking about here. I mean, he's been going against some amazing players who don't necessarily play the best of characters, you know, like we mentioned Lardo and his plant, Skips in his K roll, all that kind of stuff. Remzi is not only an amazing player in his own right, getting that trade in his favor right there, he also plays one of the meta characters in Pokemon Trainer. So... or one of the more relevant characters, I should say. So this is going to be a little bit different because Pokemon Trainer will be able to contest with a character like Diddy in spaces that, you know, some of those other characters normally wouldn't be able to, despite it being Wi-Fi or not. Doesn't really matter too much. Oh! He had the read, just mistimed it.
Yep, yeah, and that's the type of stuff you see Rivers do a lot. You can't neutral get up because of the banana. He's spaced well enough where if you get up to for the banana, you're going to get hit by a down smash, or if you roll past him, you'll still get hit by that same down smash. And then Rivers just such a good player where he'll be able to react if you jump pretty much. So kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Speaking of which, F smash definitely quite damning. And wow, so is that Charizard up B.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. He just kind of did it out of the shield right there. It's like, you're going to be right here. And if you are, you'll die.
It's honestly a pretty good out-of-shield option. And even, like, when you're in multi-hits, I've seen Beast do it a lot, where he's being carried up somewhere, getting hit by some kind of multi-hit move, and then you'll see him up B out of it, and end up, like, literally taking the stock. Because it's quite strong, too.
That it is, my friend. That it is.
Dude, Remzi, this is a pretty good game one. Pretty good game one for them. This is pretty close, especially considering where Winners Finals was, which was a 3-0 for Rivers. It's same exact matchup, same exact player. So off to a better start. Still does have living.
We're barely reaching down below Charizard. Charizard is definitely going to be out. Percent is a little too high at this point. This means the game could still very much go in anybody's favor. As long as Rivers doesn't do any super telegraphed options like a very obvious side B like that and gets countered with an up smash or a side B of his own, then I can definitely see Rivers pretty easily wrapping this up. But Remzi could easily bring this back if Rivers is not careful, like I mentioned before. Neutral is in the favor of Rivers right now with the banana.
Yeah, you can't sit around like that. Like, it's one of those things, like, you're kind of just like, all right, what's the option? What am I gonna do? The thing, like Rivers will sniff that out every time. Like if you hesitate, it kind of just happens. But that is going to be Rivers going up game one, and this could potentially be a quick set. And that's mostly just because Rivers more than it is anything else. Oh, that's still you. Look, you're on there twice.
Oh my God!
Oh, wait, here it comes.
What the?
Hello.
Oh, that was scary.
Because I had your video paused from earlier because I had to do it. Anyways.
No. That was creepy.
Sorry.
I thought I was about to wake up in like a nightmare or something.
I didn't mean to creep you out there. So
that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And I gotta say, Remzi and the situations that he was doing in that game were beautiful. He caught Rivers in this crazy frame trap where he was angling his up B with Squirtle backwards in the Vine Whip to force him to air dodge, and then caught him in an up air with his drift. Beautiful stuff like that. You know, classic Smash fundamental options right there and stuff like frame traps. Just getting a downer, mixing a downer in the middle of that combo. Ugh, scary stuff on the part of Rivers for sure. But the point is that, you know, those frame traps, that's just, you know, not baby steps. Those are just part of the essential steps to beating a player like Rivers, but at the end of the day, if you're not careful, he will still rush you down if you're playing the wrong character at the wrong time. But fortunately for Remzi, you don't have to play the wrong character at the wrong time. You got 3 characters, so...
Yeah, that's true, man. And this actually might be a good time to take one of the other ones out. Because there is pretty much at any moment... Yeah, there we go. I already feel a little bit better for MG. The thing is I just foresaw anything coming out from Diddy in a dead Squirtle, but this could be a different story.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is. Changing the tides. Got the old classic down air, up air.
Every move that comes out of that giant plant on his back is just a powerhouse of an attack.
Dude, it's like part of the best... It's one of the best parts of like all of Trainer's kit is literally those up air and down air from Ivysaur.
Imagine if it was like actual like Pokemon and he'd be able to have like 6 Pokemon. Like a full team.
I gotta be honest with you, I just wish there was another trainer in this game from a different gen.
I was thinking the same thing. That'd be a pretty awesome DLC character, I'm not gonna lie, because it'd be 3 in 1 again, you know?
Yeah, I just think it's good continuity for all of the... Okay.
Alright, Rivers.
Yep,
it's alright,
You always get at least one of those, so...
Yeah, you did it. Okay.
He's really good with those barrels, though.
Yeah, he really is. It's like, if already, like, Rivers' insane rushdown style isn't enough for you, you finally think you're in the clear, you finally get to relax for a minute, and lo and behold,
dude,
he hit you from the other side of the stage with his up.
There is no relaxing for Remzi here. Even that whole interaction off stage, so Rivers is chasing him the whole way. Remzi getting a little frazzled. Rivers monkey flipping off stage, like it's intimidating to come up against. And that was good flame throwing.
Yeah, I gotta say though, Rivers just. I say this every time I watch this guy, and it's how you know he's as good at the game as he is. He makes Diddy look so easy, and he's not. I do not think Diddy is one of the easier characters to play as in this game. He really is. It's like just another day in the office for him, man. Like, you could just tell, like, he's already labbed so much of this stuff out so many times and just has so much experience in Smash to the point where these situations that, like, a lesser player would literally have to lab out, he just knows to a T. Over and over again, my friends. He knows when to rush you down, and he's just established enough of a player that he's good enough to the point where he can rush you down in situations where lesser Diddies really wouldn't be able to. Like, the fact that he's able to he picks up the banana mid-combo off the ground with his aerials. Do you know how tight of a window that is?
No, he just does it. But this is actually looking really good for Remzi. This could be a Remzi game, provided Rivers isn't getting some kind of crazy setup.
Like I thought he was looking for a down air right there.
He was literally looking for a down air right there. So, yeah. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of that. Yep, banana on the ledge. The last thing you want to see when Rivers is on the screen.
Sometimes it's the last thing you do see.
That's also true.
Before you die.
Oh,
he whipped out a banana and didn't get punished. He pulled it out right in front of his face.
They're both just kind of at a standstill, but this is Remzi's game to lose, man. Really has this. You know, we've seen Rivers clutch out games like this very often. Might be another one, but honestly, I don't know, man. It's also.
Oh no! He wasn't getting punished for his monkey flips, man. He was never getting punished for his monkey flips. Remzi had Rivers exactly where he wanted him, and Rivers. I don't care. I know we were talking about how amazing of a player Rivers is. You know, whatever. Oh, he's our friend, too. He was scared. He was really scared on that final stock, and you could tell he was scared. And beautiful play right there with the dare to the up air. You could tell he was scared by the fact that he was wave bouncing bananas back to the ledge because he knew they were his best options. And frankly, he was scared to interact.
He was keeping.
We'll take a look at this again if we have enough time. We'll take a look at this again right here. Yeah, well, this is where he dies. Never mind. Point is that he kept Rivers in the corner for so long and made him do a monkey flip to get out of it. Which is, you know, that's what Diddy wants to do. You know Diddy wants to monkey flip to get out of the corner. You know Diddy wants to monkey flip in general. And if you know that Diddy's going to monkey flip, you can punish that with a ranged option like Charizard's forward smash. But, I don't know, I guess when you're even in stocks and you're fighting Rivers, you don't want to overextend at all or whip out any moves that you know have a chance at getting punished.
I mean, I totally understand, especially when you're running up against a barrage of attacks like you'll see Rivers do. You do start to just you start hitting other buttons that you wouldn't normally hit, you know, mostly out of just like, okay, am I going to get out of whatever is happening to me right now, or like, am I dead? So we even got to see that on the ledge at some point, that really weird kind of play that we got to see, yeah, on the right side of the stage, where Rivers just full onslaught on Remzi, just trying to get back to stage, and was frazzled enough to just land on and get knocked off again. So yeah, it's stuff like that. He just kind of catches you kind of panicking, so to speak. And Rivers isn't one to panic at all, really, even when the chips are down.
No, his composure is ridiculous. He actually has some of the best composure of a player I've ever seen. You know, casted this guy at majors. I've watched him at majors, and I've seen him in the most intense Game 5 situations where, like, he just does not... He's a very not... in terms, I mean, we can't see it right now. Yes, he's very stoic in his appearance when you see him playing in person. You know, like, you can't tell, like, there's no insane facial reactions, like, yeah, like, you know, like you'll see so many players do when they're in, like, crazy last-hit situations. No, he's just there. He's just fully immersed in the game, which is how you want to be if you're a top or even a lower-level player. All you want there to be is you and the game, my friend, not the crowd, not anybody else. Wi-Fi times are a little different, but it's still the competition, and that stoicism still matters, my friend. And both these players definitely have it in spades. These are both very established smashers, to say the least. And if anybody's going to be able to do work against Rivers in this bracket, Remzi might be able to do it here. But he hasn't taken a game yet. And if he doesn't win this one, he won't have his opportunity to do it at all. So he's really got to turn it on right here if he wants any chance. But Rivers is playing very, very solid in this grand final set, Chris.
Very, very solid. And honestly, I think that even this set is such an improvement for Remzi from Winners Finals, which was kind of like a quick 3-0. This might end up being a 3-0, maybe. I mean, we don't know that yet. But it has been a lot closer than we got to see Winners Finals. So I'm on the plus side for Remzi, and I do think it is very good to take something good from sets like these. Like, he's really done a good job adapting to some of like these crazy, you know, options and very quick options that Rivers pulls out, which isn't easy, man. Like, you'll have someone play Rivers all day and not be able to pick up anything because they're going so fast. But Remzi has been making pretty good strides throughout the set. So that is in itself something of a win, and watch out for those barrels. They're coming. Okay,
oh, no.
They're not.
Yeah, he whipped out another barrel pack right there. Does that mean the first one disappears?
I think so. You could control it, but if there's another one, then I think the other one, the one that flies away just flies away. But
yeah, I was gonna say you can control it until the next barrel pack comes out. I think, right?
Yeah,
probably.
I'm pretty sure until the next one, which would make a lot of sense. Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
That makes sense to me.
Totally makes sense.
If we're wrong, we apologize for sure.
But there's no one else in the game that has anything similar to that, I don't think. Except
I
for,
don't
like,
think
Nikita,
so.
But that's like literally the move is made for that. So
yeah. It's a very special property and a very unique one on a character like Diddy as well. You know, every character has their unique properties, and that's definitely one of Diddy's, to say the least.
Oh my God.
Wow, just jumping over and over again.
I'm surprised he's still alive. I thought that was one of those situations. All right, not out of the question for Remzi. Really gonna have to find something kind of probably ratchet at this point.
Yeah, that monkey flip was really good.
He did. He found it. He found it. There it is. Ratchet.
Holy
ratchet
moly!
play.
He stole that game.
He did. I mean, to be honest, I feel like he kind of earned it as far as thefts go. Like you could.
Bro, I was getting ready to go to bed.
I know, right?
I was about to, like, you know, like, just roll up to my bed behind me and be like, and congratulations to Rivers for another your DNA. But no, that's not the case. He stole that game. He beasted him. He hit him with the back aerial move.
Yeah,
good stuff to Remzi, man.
Yeah, it was a really good play, man. That was exactly what he needed to stay in the game, like, in the set, quite literally. So, you know,
that was a tight window too, off of a nair off the platform.
Yeah, it was honestly a really good play.
Yeah, that didn't look easy either, to say the least.
And that's what I'm saying.
So there you go.
Remzi is making some improvements throughout the set. So there you go. Went from a 3-0 in Winners Finals at least. You know, the set is still very much going. Winning one game here after a couple close ones at that. Like, game one of the set was pretty close, if I'm recalling correctly. I might actually not be. but I think it kind of was. And we've seen a lot of good things from Remzi, and we obviously are always seeing good things from Rivers, including that, man. The amount of times Rivers catches people in dares, and that was pretty early percent, too.
Dude, Diddy's neutral air in this game
it sets
is
up for
insane.
Dare. Yeah, it's
not even just sets up for dare. That move, it doesn't matter if Diddy hits you with it while you're on the ground or in the no.
Oh my
okay,
God.
okay.
I cannot believe he made that.
I was gonna say, Remzi, you almost got hit with the retirement edge guard.
Honestly, man, I think Rivers is pissed you all second.
I think he is too. He's just like, I was bodying this guy the whole time, and then he got one lucky hitbox.
Yeah, so
God, I hate frickin' Charizard. This game sucks.
Yeah, like you could almost see the intensity is even more so on the ledge. Oh man, if he timed that up, that would have been pretty nice. But he did not, and
he might have literally told himself that, like, all right, the more I mash in this guy's face, the more aggressive I play, it seems the better I do. If I reset neutral, that's when the fear factor of a character like Charizard comes in, so it might be time for me to really turn it on. Either that or he's literally, like you said, he's just pissed. I don't... Oh!
Yeah, dude, he's trying to go for that kind of thing. Here's what happens with James, or with Rivers, I think sometimes, is if he loses something, like I don't know, he does things very much on his own merit. It's almost like if he doesn't feel like he should have lost, you'll see him kind of start to do a little bit crazier things the next game. A little bit more, like, aggressive, so to speak. Whether that be in the form of trying to get rocket barrel kills or trying to get some kind of setups that you feel bad getting hit by. But that is very much in Rivers' game plan. I think that's very much like a mental sort of like way to play this game. But in either case, not totally effective against Remzi. Although, I mean, he still does have a full stock lead here, but this was not too dissimilar than some situations we've seen Remzi in already that he's kind of turned around.
For sure, my friend, for sure. We saw him turn it around at the end of that game, and speaking of turnaround, he gets the turnaround out of the dash for the forward smash, doing for another one again in the various direction. Big body Charizard, tossing him off stage. He needs to take this stock and then cheese this man like he's never been cheesed before.
And then, like, up smash or something. Yeah, it's the Rivers classics.
Alright, monkey flip off ledge. Yep, he's up a stock, so why is he not going to do it? And then just bounce back like he was there the whole time. I swear to God, like, Rivers plays like he's in two places at once. He doesn't flow like a river at all.
Crazy. Alright, well, there it is. That is going
like flows like the Australian water rapids. That's what he flows like.
Dude, he is very wild. Very cerebral player.
Yeah.
I don't know. The crazy thing is like, sometimes you see a lot of the crazy options we were talking about a little bit earlier come out when, I don't know, I don't want to call it autopilot but there's like a weird thing I feel like that goes on in James's brain where it's like he could be hands off and he's still doing like these like ridiculous sort of setups and catching you in all these options that you feel like you shouldn't be getting hit by, or you're just like, how does that work?
His montage exemplifies that more than anything else. His montage, as you all know what it's called, it's literally, it's one of the greatest Smash montages I've ever seen, both of them, because it's like a comedy montage, half of it. Because half of it is stuff that, like, he literally just gets away with because of just how good this guy is at the game. It's just, I love those montages so much. Like, the one where he's using Diddy's up smash to jump above the Sheik needles. Just like he up smashes, didn't work. Up smashes, didn't work. And he's jumping above the needles with the damn attack. And then does it again and kills him with it. It's like, it's stupid. It's like brain dead shit, and he makes it work.
James is a bully, man.
He is.
That's just, that's his whole thing. So that's going to be it, man. That was going to be Rivers winning the finale of Season 9 and the premiere of Season 10. And this is technically a partnered Rivers event now. So he's here to stay. So if you ever feel like Diddy's not that good, I can be that Diddy. Come out, man, every Thursday.
I wholeheartedly welcome you to try, yeah.
It's exciting to see. Some people actually do really take him to some deeper games, so it is worth a shot. On that note, yeah, I mean, he's doing a lot of lessons. I don't have the slide ready yet, but yeah, you could find the really cool website, Metafy. River's doing a lot of lessons there, so if you're watching him play and you're just like, how does anyone play like this? Pay for a lesson, man. It's probably worth it. Like, if you're putting that much time in the game and you're really looking for tips, the guy is a genius with this game. So I would definitely recommend checking that out. There will be a slide for it next time. In the meanwhile, the only slide I really have for you right now that is very important, or important-ish. Well, there's a couple important slides.
It's okay. It's fine.
This is just the one that's fresh on my mind. So this is a Mario Kart tournament that has $1,000 on it. I agree. That is a lot of money for Mario Kart. I also agree that a lot of you will probably be tilted going through this, but I did link the Facebook page. It is free to enter, so really not that much to lose except for a slight bit of your sanity and some of the RNG, and I do believe it is top 8 that pays out. So it might be worth a shot. At the very least, you get some Mario Kart games in. We used to do a lot of Mario Kart on this channel. We don't really that much anymore. So this will be a good time to pick that back up. Meanwhile, if you're looking for more Smash, got tomorrow night. Oh wait, no. This isn't tomorrow night, actually. They're doing a thing on Saturday. Right? That's this week?
Yes, this is not Friday this week. The Galaxy Gambit Times Collision is canceled this week, or the traditional one is in favor of Super Galaxy Gambit Times Collision, which is this Saturday instead, as part of the pandemic special that the Collision Series Smash team is doing. The pandemic anniversary special. For the next 5 weeks on Saturdays, they're going to have a series of events that are going to be considered as qualifiers for each other, leading up to one big event at the end of April, around the beginning of May. So no Galaxy Gambit tomorrow. It is this Saturday.
Yep.
If you would like to register for it instead, it is called Super Galaxy Gambit Times Collision, streamed by DeBuzz and Collision Series every Friday at 6 EST, except for this week. This week it's Saturday. Smash.gg/Galaxy Gambit.
Hype. Yeah, more Smash, more Collision. Every single Monday, you guys should know this one through and through. I know most of you do. Speaking of tournaments you should know very well, does Wi-Fi every single Wednesday. You could see we do have the updated slide now. So all of these states, you are eligible to join in the fun on Xeno, and it is fun, man. Always a good presentation when it comes to Smash on House of 3000. Let's see what else we got here. Every single Tuesday, you got the Philly-based local, and then I don't know. You know anything about this, Nintunist?
No, that looks garbage.
Oh, I thought it looked
Change
pretty
it.
nice. Tell me about it.
I can't even have a slide. All right. So, if you like what you heard here, if you like my commentary, if you want to hear the non-esports side of me, as I like to call it, you can check out my podcast. It's a hot podcast. It's a weekly podcast with new episodes every single Friday at 8 p.m. EST. I usually typically post them earlier on Friday now, just because, I feel like, I don't know, it's better to post them in the middle of the day so more people will see it and have the chance to see it during that day rather than posting it on Friday night, when people have, lives and shit. So, the Double D Experience is my podcast that I do with my good buddy Dennis. He's my friend, a longtime friend I've had who somehow has less of a filter than I do. And this is just a comedy banter variety podcast we do that we talk about pretty much anything and everything under the sun with. He's the kind of guy that I just bull with, make a bunch of dumb jokes with, and be able to easily, flawlessly, seamlessly go through one topic to another with him and just have natural Jersey Diner-like conversations with. So you can check it out if you want to. It's over on youtube.com/Natunas on my YouTube channel, as well as wherever you get your podcasts, such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Breaker, all that stuff. Your mom's favorite podcast, the Double D Experience. This week we talked about Smash addiction, which I think is the real pandemic that's going on right now, for being real. We talked about the Pokemon fan base and stuff. We talked about Grookey and his design as a character, all different kinds of stuff. The current state of Twitch, Mango's 3-day ban on Twitch, that all silly stuff that happened there. We talk about real stuff, and we also joke around like idiots. So it is our little baby. If you want to go and check that out, you saw all the information before over my YouTube channel, Spotify, the Double D Experience. That's my shtick. So yeah, it would definitely mean a lot to me if you want to check it out. And if you want to follow us, you can follow me at Nintunist down on Twitter below. If you want to give me feedback on my commentary, I'm always open to that. My DMs are pretty much always open. And lastly, I'll give a quick shout out to the sponsor, the Rise Brewing Co. Thank you once again for all that you do for me as a wonderful company. And lastly, can't forget to plug this. If you like delicious, organic, nitrogenated cold brew coffee, and you want to get it at a discount, you can check out the referral link over on my Twitter and use that discount code Nintunist at checkout to get 10% off on not just organic coffee, but also organic oat milk as well, in original vanilla and chocolate flavors. It is risebrewingco.com, but you have to use the specific referral link that I have, which I really really have to make a pin tweet for with that referral link in there. I still haven't done that. I always forget.
Yeah, get on that. That's important.
It is kind of important because, you know, I get commissions off of those sales.
Money, bro.
I get commissions off those sales. You know, if you want to directly support the Double D experience and in you know, the long term at Master Hand Gaming, you know what to do. Which, by the way, if you're not subbed to Master Hand Gaming,
it's understandable.
You're stupid.
We're only live once a week.
No, it's stupid. You're dumb if you're not subbed to MHG. Look at these 6 sub badges. You in Twitch, you got like the little Master Hand, the snap for the 1-year badge. Oh,
yeah, those.
I love it. Like the intro.
That's one thing.
Yeah,
that is one thing I actually like quite a bit. But anyways, yeah. So thank you guys very much for the support as always. I guess we'll catch you next week. Check out that Mario Kart event if you're into it. And if you're streaming, let me know, please. I gotta figure that whole situation out. But other than that,
Alpo.
Yeah, dude, I know he's going to.
Come on, you know you want to.
He already said in chat he's going to, so that's how I'm excited. But anyways, I hope you guys like Pokemon because we're gonna raid Diddy. So make sure you send them our best.
Biddy, can't you see?
And Nintunis, thank you again for joining me. And
my pleasure.
We will catch you next week.
Stay beautiful, friends.